Who loves you, baby? And this could be the end of the 4 o'clock shadow. No, not just quite. Don't say that. Okay, uh, maybe you fell asleep after a long day. I'm sure there's a good reason. Yes, I just got back in from Memphis. Just got back. Now just being dramatic. Yes. Such a drama queen, Shadow. Yes, rest in peace, Rex. Oh, Gable's giving up on me. Yeah, still no answer. Yeah, I didn't take my phone with me. Didn't take my phone with me. Time for the shadow clock hour. Yeah, who knows? He might have done it. He might have done it. Who loves you, baby? Uh, I don't know. Just in maybe his computer finally melted down. No, that didn't happen. I think it was Rex. Is swimming around his pest collection like Uncle Scrooge McDuck. There's an ideal. And it's a beautiful image, Gable. It is. It really is. My apologies, everyone. I'll find out what happened to him and then summarily scathe him. Yes. And we'll do it live tomorrow. Yeah. We'll do it live now. Do it live now. Some of you just giving up on me, but I'm here. Here. took took longer than what I expected. But like I said, I'm just in. I said, well, she paid me some money. So I went over there real quick, across the street, deposited it, got a balance, and all set to go for the 4 o'clock shadow, which is not at 4. It is in some kind of time region. Um, New comments. Okay. Welcome back. Thank you. Woohoo. Yes. Looks like he made it. Oh, beautiful. By the time I got to Memphis, she'll be rising. Yeah, give me a link, you dink. Okay. All right, I'll put it in the chat there for you. We are late. I apologize for that, but just got back. Surprised, Katie, that you're still up, but must be, couldn't sleep. Insomnia again. Still haven't shaven. It's coming up. I've got a few things to show when Shadowhawk gets here. A few things I picked up. Not in Memphis, because in Memphis I like drove her over there, and I when I got home last night, I took a double sleep aid and didn't really want to get up, and slept within 11 minutes of our departure. Got up, got a shower, got over there, and we took off relatively quick. She's like, I got to go back in and sit down. So we sit down. She turned her lights off, other stuff, and had to take her dog to doggy daycare. KM in bed, but was just waiting up for a bit. Well, thank you. Make sure that I was okay. I am, although not anything due to traffic over there. It was abhorrent. There is the linkage, Shadowhawk, you requested in the chat. I can't wait on him. I got to show you this stuff, right? Okay, so I had gotten some of this Utz, I guess. I don't know. I don't like the branding of the logo. I had gotten, and I've eaten some of these from the other night. This is their barbecue ripple chip, but I got some more of that. Those were the ones that had the lattice pretzels, right? And these weren't that bad. Now, I did take some chances with, and I'll show you here in a minute. their clip on that one. I picked up their fried dill pickle just to try it out. And I haven't tried it yet, so I'll let you know. Hey, Shadowhawk.
Hey, how you doing, buddy?
I left my phone at home and I couldn't call you, and I'm like, oh well, I
Didn't your
just
mama teach you to take your phone on long road trips?
no, we didn't have phones back then. Carrie in the house.
That's true.
What time do you call this, Mister? I call this late, and I have to go to
Boy,
work at
boy, Carrie.
45 again tonight or 6:40, something like that. I need to check my.
That, that's why I was getting ready to give up because I was like, by the time you get here, you're gonna have to turn around and go to work.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was longer. I mean, she woke me up and it was like, well, what time is it? It was like 2:35 or something. I'm like, what? Or two something, because she woke me up. She came out of treatment and, she had to take this liquid. Didn't take long and then sit there for an hour.
Right. Yeah, because they want to
And
make
then
sure
they
she
did the
don't have no
scan and
side
it was,
effects or.
yeah, it's like, I can't believe it's so late, but I tried to sleep. I'd
Fun
wake up, I
trying.
readjust. Hey, Anna, and late over in France right now too. And so,
Yeah.
we got on the road and got out of Memphis, and I actually sped to get here, several times. Uh, Even though it's generally about 75, I did better than that in some places. Sorry, I just did. Uh,
Well, I
yeah,
just figured you were back already from what the thumbnail said. I was like, oh, it must have been a successful trip. So I figured maybe you'd taken a nap, doing something.
no. We had to be over there at 12:30. We got there around 12ish, maybe a little after.
Oh,
Uh, didn't have a lot of extra time. We left about by the time she got dinking around, probably 10 is what I suggested anyway. She wanted to stay in bed. Had to take her dog to doggy daycare on the way out of town. Fill the tank up because she had about a half tank, and now she's got about a half tank again after I'd burn it all. Um,
well, there you go.
but yeah, this we couldn't figure out what they're called or whatever. Maybe
Uh,
it's just something
is
on
it
there.
is it Utz? Utz?
Yeah, it says Utz Care Quality Foods, Hanover, Pennsylvania. So it is Utz, and this little girl's got nothing to do with the logo. To me, that's
Okay.
confusing. But yeah, I got their fried dill pickle, and I got their
I like.
barbecue.
I don't know about like dry ones, but you ever had them fresh, like right out of the fryer?
Yes, they're good.
Yeah, they're good.
Utz Kettle Classic Smoking Sweet Barbecue. So
Oop.
that's a little bit different than just their barbecue chip. And they also have cheddar and sour cream. Don't like that. Don't like sour cream. So didn't get those. They got but now watch it. Okay, watch this. The crab chip with Chesapeake Bay crab seasoning. I was adventuresome and thought I would try these.
Oh, okay.
Think those are going to be good? I think I could probably deal with it. So
I don't see why there wouldn't be. I mean, if you like
now these are the
crab
bomb.
seasoning,
I ate just about a whole bag last night. Breams that is made out of Memphis.
kettle corn.
Kettle
Oh yeah.
cooked, sweet and salty. Oh,
Mm.
yeah, I'll be taking that. This will not survive. This is the last time you'll be seeing this bag. And also, I was looking for those lattice pretzels from Utz, right?
Oh yeah,
Never
yeah.
did, never did find any. Lay's, Lay's maybe puts those out or something, or kind of distributes. Golden Flake, I think distributes
Gold.
this stuff
It's gold.
with
It's gold.
their other
Gold
stuff.
something.
Golden Flake, yes, whatever. Anyway, I found a Batmobile,
Cool.
Hot Wheel. Couldn't pass that up at one of the stores. It was like, okay.
That's the old 80. Is that the 89 or is it newer?
Kind of looks like
It looks like the original one almost.
the original, except kind of different. Not.
Yeah.
I mean, when you say original, you mean like Michael
The
Keaton. Yeah.
Michael Keaton's, yeah.
And I did get this because I don't think I have San Andreas. I think I've watched it once, but I already had Rampage. But I thought, for $5, impulse buy, I'll get
I
San Andreas.
mean,
$5.
Rock's usually in entertaining movies. Yeah.
Yeah. Now this was unusual, and this is spongy. Because it will take on water. It's got a hose all around it. Uh, $3. Cap flyer with
Looks
the
like a
hole.
Hulk to me.
Yeah, cap flyer, like a bottle cap,
Okay.
except it's spongy.
I was thinking
And
Captain America.
Tree Goblin will love this. Hey, Tree Goblin, just in time.
You
Directions:
dip it
place
in water.
fly. I kid you not. Place flyer in water. You put
Yeah,
this in
it's like
water.
one of them pool frisbee toys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool stuff. Hey, Caleb.
Uh,
Wait.
while still in water, squeeze the flyer and release it, and it regains its shape, and it will absorb water like a sponge. Using a spinning motion, fling it at your target or for a wet, squishy splash.
Yeah,
So,
cool.
I thought it was an unusual, you know,
Yeah,
I, I,
kind of a fun way to have a water fight. Yeah.
I've thought this, I would love to have my characters on bottle caps. So this was, but I know this is a little bit different, but I mean actual metal bottle caps. Uh, I think
I've
that'd be pretty
read the
cool.
Mothman that came out a couple 3 years ago from CG Carry, if that's what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. And I know Mothman had Steve Rude. Steve Rude did a Mothman. Frank Pizzetta did a Mothman painting. You know,
Yeah. Well, Mothman's been around forever. I
yeah.
mean,
Well, it's an urban legend over here, right?
yeah, he's
Like Bigfoot or Loch
mm,
Ness. Mm-hmm.
yeah, somehow or another, there's all these sightings, but nobody ever gets a picture of them.
Ran into rain over, starting out pretty heavy rain, and then it was like one of those things that you were actually following the cloud. And we kind of went out of it for a while and then came back into it a little bit. Um,
Right.
but for the most part, it was dry, sunny, and nice, and I could feel my very. I mean, I can see the difference now. I was catching a lot of rays on this arm that I was driving with, in the window, and yeah, it's red compared to this one here that I'm sure got some
That
exposure, but
pasty
was
white skin of Rex's.
I know, right? I was like, I'm burning like a vampire, Mama. You know,
I need a
Mother.
sheet. Give me a reflective sheet, quick.
How dare you? Yeah,
Survival blanket, one of them silver ones.
man, they really. I went decades ago, back in the '90s, when I worked at my second homeless shelter to work at. It might have been the third because I might have started working at the Salvation Army. I only worked there 3 months. I didn't
Hey,
like the
he
captain at
says
all.
work, but he means live.
Well, yeah, I did
Yeah.
have at my first one. I did have a place there, and I did live at work. I don't recommend that. I think that was the
No,
first time
yeah,
I'd ever like
probably a bad idea.
because that people bring all their problems to you 24/7 when you're trying to drive or not
Mm.
drive, but drink. I mean, not drink, but sleep.
Take a
There we go.
take a
Damn.
nap. Write a
Yeah, I'd
story.
like to take a nap. Yeah, this will be a short one. It'll have to be. Of course, I don't want to fall asleep and oversleep going because I haven't went to pick the truck up yet. Don't I guess I'm going to same place, maybe different side, as I
So
did last
when
time.
or
When, yeah, on the probably the east side tonight. I don't know. A very cryptic message earlier today on my phone. I don't have it here handy to double check it, but it said same time as last night or something like that. I don't. That
same
doesn't
bad
denote
time,
where I'm
same bad
going.
place.
Because I
Right.
went to Walnut Ridge the night before, and but
Hmm.
don't have enough time. I don't worry about it. Don't sweat about it. Getting finished. I do what I, go where I want to go. Which is a little bit all over. Um, and doing the Christian college took me about an hour and a half, I think, because I really go on the outskirts. and that's where the farm fields are. But it is in the zone, and I know that from past years. So the few times that I've done it before, so I really get out there and try and kill some mosquitoes. And they've got an old airport up above the college, off to the east of the college,
Uh-huh.
and it's got World War II stuff out there. Pretty neat. Not a lot of it,
Oh,
but
cool.
it's you know. Uh,
Carrie, I would suggest do a Google search or a YouTube search on Mothman. You'll find all kinds of interesting stuff. And that's Frank Frazetta, not Rosetta.
yeah,
And I'm glad to hear you're having an X-ray tomorrow. But you really need an
yeah,
MRI because there's a lot of soft tissue in your knee. It's not just bone.
yeah, yeah. You're probably an expert on your elbows and knees, aren't you?
Elbows are good so far. My shoulder and my knees,
Yeah.
different story.
Well, when you're a male prostitute, it takes it out of you. Just saying. Anyway,
Well,
moving on.
it
What?
takes a lot of energy to please 3, 4 women at a time.
Well, I figure you hit your knees liberally in that type of job. Just wondering. Just saying. The original Little Rascals, 1922, and then much later. Okay. Little Rascals was like our gang, and goes all the way back to the
Yeah,
silent era. But here's
you go
Buckwheat,
way back.
Spanky, and I guess Fatty, right?
Yeah, I
Or is
think
that Fatty?
that's Fatty. Did they call him Fatty?
I don't know. There was always a fat kid, you know.
Yeah, I don't remember if they called him Fatty or not though.
hmm
Yeah, whatever that kid's name was.
There was always a fat kid. I mean, from the very beginning, fat
I
shaming
always
was the
thought
thing way
Spanky
back.
was a funny ass name.
Spanky is a funny ass name. Yes.
I didn't know not one kid growing up whose nickname was Spanky.
No. And who would admit to that?
Yeah, no shit.
This was reported yesterday. Hackers have stolen and leaked international documents stolen from
Oh,
uh,
prayers for Phantasm.
Lidos Holdings, one of the largest IT services providers for the Pentagon, Homeland Security, NASA, and other government agencies, according to Bloomingdale.
I love it.
Yes, lovely. If Joe Biden hasn't given all our secrets away, probably no need to. Did you ever hear of the? I'm just now discovering how long. I mean, they did a horror movie called Killer Condoms. Have you seen
Really?
that?
I don't think I've seen that one yet.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
mean,
have to
look at
look.
this. Japan, 1998, even had a toy. It was
What?
like a condom with teeth, and uh,
Wow, how did I miss that one?
yeah, a little wind up there, a little walking,
Looks like a little shark with no fins or anything.
because they do move. And I saw a clip. I guess HR Geiger, consultant behind the scenes, and Geiger being
I think it's Giger, but I'm not going to
or
get the
Giger, okay, Giger consulting on the movie. I
Geiger
guess.
was the radioactive counter guy.
Okay, so there they're doing the condoms and stuff making for the movie and stuff.
Oh, that's crazy.
Hmm, it's wild. But
What they don't come up with, eh?
I know, if Giger has anything to do with it, that's something. Uh, yeah, all right, here we go. Make sure that don't blow you away with my
Oh no, okay.
sound level. What? Oh, poor
I didn't.
Fanta.
No,
What?
yeah, I didn't realize Phantom's
Her
dad
dad
passed
really
away
passed away
on
on Father's.
Father's.
Oh yeah, we knew that. Yeah, yeah. She sent us that.
Yeah, I might have
Books.
known.
Yeah, yeah,
Been
you
a
did.
while since
My
Father's
father.
Day.
Bevölkerung New Yorks breitet sich Kastrationsangst aus.
Okay, it is Geiger. All right.
Bevölkerung New Yorks breitet.
That's wild, huh? Killer condoms. Geiger. Okay, Geiger. Okay.
So it is Geiger.
Thank you.
Okay. Thanks, Street.
Yep.
I'd heard it different ways over the years.
I've never heard of that movie.
No,
Killer
me neither. Maybe it was never. You said it was Japanese, though, right?
No, I didn't. I don't know where
No, I
that
thought
came
you said.
from. They
I thought
definitely
you
weren't
said.
speaking, sound like French or some European language.
Well, I don't know. At the beginning of the thing, you said it was from Japan or something.
No, I didn't. I don't know where you
Rewind
came
the
up with
tape.
it.
Yes, you
Huh?
did. I said
Oh,
rewind the tape.
no, no need to cry like a little SpongeBob about it. Just give it up.
Yeah.
Your search history must be bizarre.
Lick my stack.
Like your stack. Oh man.
No, I don't know what you got on it. That's probably correct, but I saw a documentary where the guy insisted on calling him Giger, so I wasn't sure which one
I
was
don't
which.
have to search for this stuff. I just see it on the internet, Carrie, and relay it to you. Here's a picture of John from John's long box in his neck brace.
Oh, yeah, did you see that?
Yeah.
That was a pretty good little comment. I had to give him a thumbs up on that one.
It's pretty wild. They leave it open there so they can put a trach if they need a tracheotomy, do a
Don't
tracheotomy.
God, don't be thinking worst case
I knew
scenario.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
It
and
was a
this
car
Wednesday, so
accident.
today at your local comic shop, perhaps you could pick up one of these enameled Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pins at your local comic book shop because there's a new Ninja Turtles #1 issue coming out.
Oh, well.
So you might want to check your local, maybe tomorrow they'll still have some of them left.
I'll have to wait until. Oh, yeah, they'll be gone by
New
forever.
era for the. It's celebrating a new era for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles begins as a comic book series to honor the Turtles' 40th anniversary. Debuts here a look back at their milestones. The background is in color and they're kind of grayscale, which I think is pretty cool, except for their banners. Take that down and bring that up. There we go. Give you a good look at the cover there. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Heroes in a Half Shell, Turtle Power from IDW.
It looks pretty good.
If IDW loses the Turtle contract, they're doomed.
Oh, yeah.
Cover of the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles series in 1984. The first issue didn't end with "to be continued" because the creators never expected there to be a second.
Yeah.
There's
didn't have a lot of
there's
confidence in
#1
that
cover there. Very nice. They did have subsequent other printings of it. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are getting a new comic book series Wednesday, which is today, from IDW Publishing, to commemorate their 40th anniversary. Leonardo, Donatello, Raphael, and Michelangelo have come a long way from their early comics days as turtles who are being exposed to a mysterious green ooze turned into sewer-dwelling heroes. They made the leap to animation, video games, and merchandise. Here's a look at some significant moments in the turtle history and a glimpse at what lies ahead. So, number one, the cover in the first Mutant Ninja Turtles from 1984. We took our favorite things and kind of put it into a blender, creator Kevin Eastman said. Yep. Turtles were created by Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird, two diehard
Laird.
comic book fans. Laird, okay, in New Hampshire, whose influences included Ninjas by Frank Miller, the X-Men, and the work of the comic book artist Jack Kirby. In imagining the Turtles, we took our favorite things and kind of put it into a blender, Eastman said in a phone interview, adding that they never thought the Turtles would be such a large success. There is no to be continued at the end of issue 1, which was published in 1984, because we never thought there'd be a second, Eastman said. They were wrong, of course. They both equally quit their jobs to focus on the Turtles. Yeah, they made millions. First animated show came out in 87. Female turtle here now. Janika. Okay.
I don't know. They should, if they were going to make a female turtle, they should have just, bathed April in some ooze.
I've got some of our early appearances. I don't know if I have her first, or if I do, because I remember when she was coming out, I was buying Ninja Turtles at that time. Last Ronin, I've got maybe the first issue of that.
I've heard that's pretty good.
Yeah. It's just one of those odd oversizes, Very hard to board and bag.
Mm.
Oh, good. X is going to reset. Thanks. Trump speaks at first rally since Kamala live at DC riots. I don't know. That's just a news alert.
Oh, what?
How do they still have
riots
his
in
Biden?
DC again?
Huh?
Did you say riots in DC again?
Well, it said plus live at DC riots. I don't know what that means without clicking on it.
I mean, I guess it means they're rioting.
Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. It's Netanyahu from Israel come over to speak and address.
Oh,
Congress.
and they're protesting.
Yeah.
All the Palestinian
people for Palestine are breaking the law. Yeah, they've already had some arrest on that stuff.
I'm all down with tanks.
Well, I'm glad that one director for the Secret Service stepped down. She should have been fired immediately, and it would have looked better on Biden if he would have fired her.
Yeah, but he's got the brains of a sweet potato. So,
some more happy news: interest payments on U.S. national debt will shatter. I got to think that's 1,140 billion.
lovely.
This year, eating 76% of income taxes collected. Report says 76% of the income. That's just the interest on what we owe.
Yeah, that's not even paying on the principal.
Elon Musk commented on that and said America is going bankrupt. BTW. I said America is not just bankrupt; it's in debt. I mean, we're beyond being bankrupt. We're in debt.
Well, yeah, we're deep in a hole.
If you're bankrupt, you're busted. You're at zero. We're worse than that. We're in debt. In 2024, young people are listening to music from the 1970s a lot. Would you say that's correct, Shadow?
What year again?
This year, people are still listening to 70s music.
Oh yeah. My daughters, all my kids are listening to old stuff. They don't
Well,
listen
think
to
about
current.
this. This is the same expanse of time as if you were in the 1970s listening to the music of the 1920s.
Yeah.
In the 1970s, we didn't do that. We looked forward, not back. What happened?
Well,
And
I've
the
always
person posting this said culture has stopped. I don't know that
I've,
culture has
I've always
stopped.
looked to past artists for different styles of music. I listen to
Yeah.
jazz, classical music,
Well, and it is different, right? I mean, in the 70s, you had, I mean, in the 60s and
swing.
70s, there was a lot of advancement in music. And 70s, we didn't look back to the 20s because that was pretty primitive. I mean, Charleston and things like that, right?
I mean, I don't know.
I
Speak
mean,
for
there is a
yourself.
difference.
Again, speak for yourself. I've always listened to everything from classical music all the way up to popular music.
Oh, I do
But
too.
may,
Yeah.
but maybe that's because I started off, playing violin and piano and started in classical music. I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
did. Oh, okay. That's cool. Breaking
Yeah, that's
news:
why I told you.
non-citizens admit to being registered to vote. I did watch this footage. A staggering 10% of the people surveyed admitted that they were illegal aliens and registered to vote.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Just keeps getting better and better.
There you go. Couple days
Oh,
ago, we Terrence Stamp's birthday. Do you remember who Terrence Stamp is?
oh God, the name is familiar. Terrence Stamp. I don't know. He
Let me
did
give you.
something.
You will kneel before Zod.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my first exposure to Terrence. Of course, he's a British actor and done a lot of different things. I
Yeah,
love
I think
watching
that's
the old
probably.
stuff and go, "Oh, that's Terrence Stamp." Yeah.
I probably saw him in like some movies before that, but I think that's the first one I remember him in.
I mean, they grilled her. She could have saved herself 2 days of just being grilled. You
Yeah, all she
know.
had to do is if she would have resigned, she could have avoided all that shit, man. They fucking
Yeah.
tore her a new ass.
Yeah. Yeah. And she deserved it.
Even
It should have
even some
never happened.
Democrats, even some Democrats gave her some shit.
Oh, well, like I said yesterday, it's probably 98% in stock, in lockstep with the Republicans. There were a couple talk about gun reform a little bit in there, but for
Right.
the most part, they were on task. They were not happy, and they were like, "We got to get this straight." And
Yeah.
I'm glad. If
Gotta have something to bring the two parties
Hey,
together, at least
Apex,
temporarily, right? We used to be able
who
to
went
just,
to Memphis? I
have
went to
two
Memphis.
dates.
Just got
Now we
back
got to
from there.
kill each other in Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean, think about it. We wouldn't
Whatever
go
happened
back.
to a good old debate? Where you didn't have to kill the guy that won or lost.
Yeah. Well, I mean, nobody died. Sure, bullets went on both sides of his head. It could have made his head into a
All fun and games till
carved
somebody
out
gets a stick in
coconut,
the
but
eye.
we could have relived the trauma of the JFK assassination all over again. I don't know.
Oh no, wait, haven't you listened to the wise words of our new president to be? She says we should unburden ourselves from the possibilities of the probabilities of the infinite whatever the fuck it is of the past.
Yeah, I never understood that.
No, it's just a bunch of words.
Yeah, word salad. Is that what
Yeah,
you said?
yeah.
Word
World
salad. I like
salad,
that.
squirrel talk.
Yeah, she kind of looks like a squirrel. I think. Not a very attractive squirrel, but
Nah, no
maybe
self.
Marvel and Disney after she loses, and you know, if she doesn't want to go back to the knee thing, being the knee, she could get a job, in one of the new Marvel movies called Squirrel Girl. She could play Squirrel Girl.
She got
Howbeit
a big.
later in age,
She
but
got a
she's
big enough ass for it.
well. I haven't noticed her ass, but I have noticed the flappy neck.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm like, is your mask coming off? What is this?
I don't know. She's
Anyway, I
super.
think I got lemon lime. These are
Mhm.
actually pretty good. The little dum dums.
Oh yeah.
It's actually a pretty good, sucker
I like
flavor.
the little dum dums. Yeah, they got
Hmm.
good flavor.
Yeah.
They're a little small, but yeah.
They are small. Yeah. I mean, for kids or a little giveaway,
Yeah. Well, I mean,
at the bank.
we
I
used to
mean,
get them for Halloween all the time.
yeah. I mean, it's amazing you can pick up anything for free, which really you're not, right? Because you bank there. You go in the bank, you're going to be doing something with them. So they give you here.
Yeah.
At least they've got something,
Whatever.
like
Free
Halloween
candy.
candy.
Free candy is free candy.
Yeah.
It's like
They got
free
all
beer. Right?
pretty,
I don't. I don't
they got,
discriminate.
they got pretty new people in there. I mean, the old pros that used to be in there forever that
Yeah.
actually knew something. Uh, they're like hiring kids, fairly young.
Oh yeah.
Nothing wrong with that, but
My girl I had for years, and she was awesome. She used to put on a different hat for every holiday and stuff. Like St. Patty's
hmm
Day, she'd be wearing a little leprechaun hat and
hmm
stuff like that. Really cool lady. But yeah, she retired 2 years ago, and now it's all a bunch of new young kids out on there.
yeah. And at the same time, you've got some retired people that are returning to the workforce just to make ends meet.
Oh, I wish Lennar would come back. She was awesome, man. That her customer service, that lady was outstanding.
These young people really don't know how to carry on a conversation hardly.
No, they don't have a clue about customer
Their
service.
communication skills are pitiful. No.
Well, it's because they're all introverted. They just text on their phone back and forth. They don't
Yeah, and
fucking
no
talk.
personality, right?
Like a
Mhm.
bunch of mushrooms on a log.
And if you're over at the age of 3, some of them look at you like, "Wow, how are you still standing?" I'm like, "Kid, I'll kick your ass."
Yeah, I was pretty happy to talk to my grandsons. Dude, this is
Oh,
the
that's
first.
right. We didn't get to talk about that yesterday.
Yeah, this first actual conversation I've had with the boy since ever. Like the last time I saw him, he was just under 2 years old, and all he could say was "Papa Matt, Papa Matt."
And that was yesterday that you talked to
And
him.
yeah, that was yesterday. I talked to him,
That's why you
and
were late getting on
out
the
of the
show.
blue, at 14 years old, he's decided to pick up the bass, which
Yeah.
it was exactly the same thing I did at the same age, which is
Hmm.
kind of weird. Um, but yeah, we're gonna start getting together and doing some FaceTimes and stuff. I'm gonna give him some lessons.
Oh, is that how you're going to do it? You said, yeah, he wants get with you about getting some lessons. And I'm like, how's that going to work out logistically?
Well, I don't know if it's FaceTime, but if you go Indiegogo, there's that little camera up in the corner.
Okay.
When you go to contact
But
somebody.
they have Messenger also on Facebook, right? I know you've talked with Elsie through
Yeah,
that.
they got Messenger on Facebook too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, my grandson's on Instagram, so I
You
just
two
look
are
up his
conspiring behind my back, admit
conspiring behind your back. Yes, it's gonna be the Elsian Shadow Show.
I knew it.
You keep showing up late, Mister.
Giving them an inch and they'll take them on. Just saying.
I, 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 I giving you an inch, Mister. You've been late every day for weeks.
What'd you
And
say?
start
Lick my
docking,
stack?
start
Is that what
docking
it
your
was?
pay.
Lick my stack. That's a new one. That's a new one for me. I may be saying that for days.
Well, I'm glad I could help out in some small way.
Yeah, it's always, yeah.
Yeah,
Too
yeah,
late.
it's only small. I get you. It's smart ass.
It's small. Yeah, that's what she said.
you
Time for a
be
commercial.
talking to you be talking to the wrong
It's
lady.
not too sweet. I repeat, it's not too sweet.
Yeah, Ruth Buzzy.
Canada Dry cools your thirst. It's a taste that can't be beat. It's not too sweet. I repeat, it's not too sweet. Canada Dry cools your thirst. It's a taste that can't be beat.
And Ruth Buzzy's still going strong. She's still alive.
She's still alive? Holy
Yes.
shit.
Yeah, I follow
How
her
old
on
is she now?
Twitter.
90 something?
I follow her on Twitter.
She
Oh, I
gotta
don't
be
know.
what, in her 80s, 90s? Somewhere in there.
I don't know. She had a birthday, so I don't.
Well, happy birthday, Ruth Buzz.
I mean, you know,
I mean, she wasn't much to look at, but
well, the hairnet was nice.
yeah, that's always. Apex, what's up, buddy?
Ed Norton returning to the MCU as the leader. Why? Why?
Ed Norton, wealthy boy.
Why would
Yeah.
you? I mean, it's a lame character. So you got the guy that played the Hulk's going to play the leader, who was one of his villains.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I mean,
I never did
never
like
liked.
the leader.
Why do you want the leader? Why?
If you're gonna do, well, I guess they technically already did Abomination.
Absorbing Man?
Oh, Absorbing Man would be cool.
Well, they did Absorbing Man, but they didn't do him very good.
Did they win?
In one of those early Hulk movies, yeah. Gary Busey played him, I think, or whatever.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if they
You've
did
seen
like
it.
a good version, you know, somebody beefy and like,
Well, he needs to be like, yeah.
he needs to look like an ex-con, right, with a fucking ball and chain and.
It is amazing, these people coming out against Netanyahu. It is just amazing, the hatred and the vitriol. You know, calling him the devil. He's the devil, like cheered like a hero. Enjoy your democratic Americans. What? You can't even form a sentence. Enjoy your ethics. Yeah.
I say fuck them all.
He's a leader and he leads his country and he's trying to save his country, you know, from an unprovoked attack.
He's surrounded on all sides by enemies.
Right. Yeah. And they have shown restraint in everything that they have done for decades. Yeah. They've shown restraint. Does that make them perfect? No.
There's nobody more nervous on the face of the planet, I guarantee it. Yeah. Or with more on his mind.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, because they're not going to let Iran, and we should be thinking of this as well, you know, get the bomb.
Oh no,
and
they're totally against that, man. They're willing to go fucking full out if Iran goes nuclear.
Yeah, and they've already done some strategic attacks and delayed the thing, which is good.
Oh yeah, they've been
because we should have been doing something like that with them anyway.
Well, yeah, but Obama.
Well, I mean, when Bush was in there, they wouldn't give like Netanyahu permission to fly over like Pakistan to attack Iran. You know, don't fly over our airspace. And it's like, okay, just let them get the bomb and see what they do. 126 million raised for Kamala Harris, over 1.4 million grassroots donors since Sunday. Over 100,000.
She's not even technically the nominee.
No, I mean, they didn't have a choice.
No,
She's
they didn't
nominated
have
by
a
fiat.
nomination process.
And they
They
can
have
say
an,
grassroots all they want, but
it's bullshit.
that's billionaires. Nobody
Hey,
wants
Timothy,
her.
what's up?
And we're gonna find that out.
I guarantee you they have the Democratic National Convention and they put it up for a vote. It's not going to be her.
Right. Yeah. But they're trying to ram this through.
Oh, yeah. Like
Uh,
everything they do.
Mandy Summers says Stuntman comics, baseball caps, and t-shirts on sale now. Order yours same or
Woohoo.
next day. Here's one of hers with the
Oh,
Jack
I
the
got that
Ripper
one. Yeah, I got that one already.
ghastly murder. Is that
Yep.
what it says? Ghastly murder. Yeah.
Ghastly murders in the room, Og.
Hey Timothy.
Yeah, it's a
Israel.
cool
I
shirt
wouldn't
too.
back Israel or Palestine. Well, I go back to the Abrahamic, you know. I will
To
bless
each
those
their
that bless
own.
you and curse those that curse you. If
I'd support Israel.
Well,
Unpopular.
I mean, they're the ones, unless you think I don't see how you don't back Israel, but then, just stay out of it and be oblivious to what's going on. That's fine. When it happens over here, you'll be crying bloody murder. We would not. I mean, there were actually, I mean, the atrocities that they did against Israel, and it's all been underplayed. I'm staying with Israel, and I don't mind to take a hard stance on that. That's just crazy not to, you know. But if you want to be neutral in it, that's fine. I'm glad that they've got leadership that'll actually take care of business. Wow, powerful typhoon brings strong wind and flood. We saw that the other day in that other footage.
Who are you asking for fucking eye, Timothy?
Oh, am I fucking high? I guess.
Oh, I don't know. What'd you say? I missed it. I was getting a drink.
Well, I
Hello guys, teammate.
Hindi ako makapasok nito, di makatawid motor dito. Lalim mo.
Yeah, they got them flood on their hands. I guess that's in Manila. Israel and Palestine have been killing each other for years. Yes, yes. And your point being?
Yep, exactly.
I mean, Palestinians are not native to that region. You can go into it and whatever. I mean, there's, I mean, yeah, they're putting
Get your history straight before you start talking shit. That's all I
yeah,
can say.
I mean, they're definitely putting some propaganda against anti-Israel stuff on X.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere. Yeah. Well, I'm just seeing it on X, but and then
Dude,
also pictures
mainstream
of
media, it's fucking
look,
White
man, when you're
House.
losing the war and you're trying to get sympathy and you're trying to turn public opinion your way, you're going to see stuff like that. Just
Whatever.
My favorite shot. I would rather be on Israel's side than against Israel. I mean, and
I'd rather not be involved at all, but if we have to choose one
right.
or the other, then Israel wins every
It
time.
was okay. Well, I'm not going to change your mind. So you know the history, so you know better than I do. Hey, Phil. So we'll leave it at that. I stand with Israel. So you can call me fucking high on something or not. It's not going to change my mind either. I think I'm on the right side of history.
Oh, all right, Timothy. So that makes it okay that Romans wandered into fucking what they now call Palestine and took it by force. So that makes it okay. All right, cool. Hail, Z. What's happening, boys?
conspiracy theories. I mean, apparently attack or something. I don't know if this is Ukraine or Moscow news. A lot of people just blown apart. You know, we need to pray for.
I'm not arguing. I'm just, presenting the opposing position.
Pray for our nation and pray for Israel. Play where in Ukraine.
I pray for everybody. I pray for the Palestinians
Yeah.
too, man. Get your heads out of your asses. Be happy with what you got.
Right.
Fucking establish some
the
kind of government.
Palestinians are being used by Hamas. They're as human shields. So
This is what I'm saying. They need to get their shit together, establish their own government, elect their own officials, start standing up for themselves, and quit being puppets of fucking terrorist groups. And then maybe you earn some respect in the world. You think? But when you're just a tool for a terrorist, then I mean, I don't know.
No, I never said that. Let's see. Hey, and you're reading Tim wrong. And Tree says, put the blues down. No, I never said that. Let's see. Katie's still in the house.
Okay, first of all, Tree bite me. Second of all, I'm just playing with Timothy, man. No big deal. He should be used to me by now.
Well, these are the things that divide us. I don't know why they're so divisive. I just,
The way I look at it is you're gonna, take your ball and go home and whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're interfering with their elections, and we shouldn't be doing that.
No, we shouldn't be
hopefully, I mean, we're trying to overthrow, and how they elect over there is vastly different than what we elect over here. You have to find a quorum. It's a real man.
My whole point is, Palestine doesn't have any real government. They're governed by whatever, whatever you want to call them. Anti-Israel forces are in charge at the time. If they would establish themselves, build up, some rules, a constitution, figure out a way to be where you could sit down and talk to each other instead of blowing each other up with fucking IEDs and shit. I mean, it would be a much nicer world, but I don't know what to do.
Well, Heidi says out of the 4 options that are out there, I guess, she says she chooses hate.
She chooses hate? Okay.
Yeah, because hate is Trump, apparently.
Oh, well, I guess I'm a hater too then.
Yeah. And that's the end of the discussion, because that's the new America. No discussion, no debate.
Oh, yeah. Now I'm a Nazi and a baby killer and whatever.
Live in 30 minutes over on John's Long Box. Now, this was 28 minutes ago, so I think at least
live in 2 minutes.
It may already be over with, because I was like getting in here. We'll have a conversation with the creator of Tricks and Treats over there. That's on Fund My Comic. That should be launching here pretty soon. Check that out. Get your werewolf. Oh,
who's doing this one?
Not really any of our business, where I am concerned. Yeah. I mean, we need to stay out of it.
Yeah, like I said, I'd rather much not be involved at all. But I'm gonna support the underdog when they survive.
We're cool.
When they're surrounded on every border. Of course, we're cool. Yeah, we're always cool.
We're cool. Give them liberty and democracy. Give them our culture. Yeah, well, they already have it. They're just, it's the only democracy in the region, and
Jimmy, if we're ever not cool, I'll tell you to go fuck yourself or something like that.
Oh, so you're gonna do
I,
the Piper thing on him? I got it. So what's
well, I
good for the
mean,
goose?
if we weren't cool anymore, I wouldn't do that to Jimmy. We're always cool. We're just debating.
We're cool until we're uncool, right?
I mean, if he crosses the line at some point, I don't expect Timothy would do that, but I mean, if he decided to go down and dirty and like say some shit about my wife or some shit like that, then
yeah, that's crossing the line, huh?
yeah, I mean, if we're having a debate, that's one thing. Don't bring my wife
I don't
and
know
my
why it
kids.
has to be a debate. Why can't I mean it escalates into a debate because you can't have a discussion?
Okay, well, fine. How about a discussion then, if you prefer that
Okay.
word? I don't care. I think there's nothing wrong with a lively debate, especially between people who have differing opinions, and hopefully you can come to some kind of understanding at the end of it, or else you both agree to agree to disagree.
Ink spots painted over Russ Leach's pencils. He likes how it came out. Only Deaths Can Save Us. I don't know if he was practicing or doing this for an Only Death Can Save Us.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
I like it. Yeah, ink spots painted over the pencils of Russ, and this is what came out.
Yeah, pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
But
Timothy Olsen says, "Your wife is a good person. Take that." Laugh out loud.
Oh, all right, that's it, Tim.
Come pick her up and take her to your place then.
That's right.
I'm tired of her.
You can have all the bills. Hey, and take the kids too.
Joshua Dresden dropping a panel from his comic Amarok, I guess. It's
Amarok.
Amarok. I don't know.
I think it's Amarok. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's some panel artwork from that. Should be pretty decent.
Dude, this kid's amazing, especially for his
age. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah.
He's probably tired of hearing that. I'm sure, man, for your age.
I don't think so because he posts all the time. I'm only 19, blah, blah, blah. So if you're tired of hearing that, you don't,
Yeah, I suppose you wouldn't advertise. Yeah.
Actress Melba.
It is good advertising.
Albertson, born on this day in 1901, remembered for her word as Darren's mother on the TV shows Bewitched from 1964 to 72, as Donald Hollinger's mother on That Girl, 1966-71, in the film What's Up, Doc? Yeah, she was in that in 1972. She passed in 1982 at age 81. Here's her picture. You'll know her.
Andorra?
No.
Bewitched? Oh, no.
Darren's mother. The one that couldn't figure out what was going on,
Right, yeah.
And she was on That Girl as well.
Oh, okay.
Which that is Danny Kaye's daughter there on the left. And he's the one that started St. Jude's over there in Memphis. She's still a big advocate for St. Jude's.
Yep,
man,
I donate to St. Jude's every year.
That place is coming along, man. Oh, it is actress Ruth Buzzy's birthday today. And as a matter of fact, that's probably why we saw that commercial with her. So it is her birthday today. She is 88.
88. All right.
Here's a blast from the past. And you can follow her on Twitter if you want. I follow her on Twitter. At Hairnet, man, it was just what a character.
Oh.
There she is with Goldie Hawn and Twiggy and some of the other ladies.
What was the chick on the end there with the big mouth? She used to be on Match Game.
I would have told you. I should have known, but I don't.
She used to be on Match Game all the time. I forget what her name was.
Yeah, Yeah, she was.
She was on Love American Style a lot too.
Love American Style.
You
Yep.
remember that show?
Someone's birthday today that passed away just last year. Mark Goddard. He was on TV's Lost in Space and The Detectives from 1958 to
Oh,
61.
was that Major Nelson on Lost in
Yep.
Space?
Yep. hmm Yeah, he
Oh,
passed away
no
last
shit.
year. He was a teacher later in life.
Really?
hmm Gave up
Yeah,
acting.
I
and was a
always liked
teacher.
him on Lost in Space and stuff.
He was the one that was wanting to kill the professor. I like that.
Yeah.
'Cause he deserved killing again, again.
He always wanted to leave him behind. Screw him, let's leave him here.
Yeah, they should have. Yes, yesterday. I might have mentioned this the other day. This her
Might have.
her birthday the other day. I brought this up. Showed that there, and it became.
Oh yeah, that was the crazy neighbor lady, right?
Yeah, that was always curious. She was always the one that was a little bit more observant than everybody else. I don't blame her.
The neighborhood spy.
Well, that too. Yeah, I did like a
Oh, they're
gossip.
killing me! Look out the window! You won't believe what they're doing now.
Oh, Cloudy making some noise.
Oh yeah. She always talks to me. Good. Yeah. Hi, baby.
Talking about Twiggy. Here's Twiggy and a
She's a calico. They're talking.
big old eyes, Twiggy.
Beady. Oh, different Twiggy.
Definitely.
Yeah, I never thought Twiggy was all that. She had a really pretty face, but I mean, the body was just non-existent.
Disney, Lucasfilm's motion to dismiss the case of Gina Carano has been declined. The case will proceed.
Case against Gina Carano for what?
No, not against her. It's the suit that she brought against Disney and Lucasfilm. And Disney and Lucasfilm filed a motion to dismiss, of course, probably calling it baseless but it will proceed. I'm glad for her.
Okay, good. Okay, I got the wrong idea off that the first time you read it.
Yeah.
Because Gina didn't do nothing wrong, man.
No, she was. Oh, okay. So you're wrong politically outspoken. No.
Well,
you're wrong politically outspoken, so you need to be fired.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Cancel
right?
me then. I dare you.
Isn't that right?
Yeah, all right. Well, go on. Everybody out there, cancel me. I dare you.
Spiral.
I don't think I'm cancelable, dude. I don't know. You ain't got nothing you can take away from me. And my boss ain't gonna let me go off my job because he needs me.
You're indispensable.
Exactly. You make yourself indispensable and you don't have to worry about that shit. That's the way I look at it. Oh.
Well, how was your work today and what's for dinner?
We're gonna be doing chicken legs with I don't know what for sides for dinner, and my day at work was like every other day this week so far. This fucked ass. But without me, they would be in deep, deep shit. So again, like I said, it is what it is. Yeah, we had another big storm blew through last night. We got two big giant exhaust fans on the building.
There's George Lucas. Hey, George.
Never mind.
Well, we had some rain blow in here too, but big storm your way, huh? Windy?
Oh, well, apparently either really windy or there's some electricity going on because by the time I opened up the shop this morning, both of our big giant exhaust fans that we used to jet hot air out of the plant all day long were fucking fried to a crisp and the motors were locked up. So somebody left them running last night, and whether there was a lightning strike or high winds caused the wires to bounce together or something, don't know. But yeah, that fucked our shit up.
So it was hot in there?
Well, no, luckily today it wasn't very hot outside, and there was a nice breeze. So, but yeah, like I don't think we'll get the new motors until probably next week, and the next couple of days are supposed to be pretty warm. So yeah, it's gonna suck.
Rosemead, major commercial building fire on Rosemead, California. Wonder what they made, what food stuff they made.
What's Rosemead? Is that a food
That's
producer?
out in California. Pit posters and pit card sets are in. We got 4 different posters and packs of 9 cards, all created and approved by Del Keon himself. We're beginning fulfillment next week, he said.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a link or
a link to the campaign's over with on that?
Oh, it's over? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking.
Uh-huh. Yep, they had a pit poster campaign. Oh, here you go. The House of Beetlejuice. Check this out. With Swamp
I
Thing.
was talking about the cards.
That's Kelly Jones' cover.
That's pretty cool.
It's showtime at the House of Beetlejuice. $4.99. Man, comics aren't getting cheap, are they?
Yeah, no.
Well, my friend, I apologize for being late today. Like I said, I had just skirted in, and I thought before the bank closed that I would take the money that I earned because she did pay me for taking her. And I'm not going to argue with her over it. She wants to pay me. I would gladly do it for free, Although it was a slog today, to get up from work last night. Start early and get over there. And I mean, when I got there, I slept. Once she went back there, I slept. Like I said, she woke me up.
Hell, dude, I'd be charging her by the mile.
So I got home, let Abby out. I haven't even checked to see. I think she held her bladder. I don't think there was any accident, but I was later than expected. And then I said, "Oh, it's almost 5. I need to go deposit if I want to get it in today." So ran across the street and I came in here to do the show. So yeah, but I was ready. I had my chips to show. I wanted to show everybody what I guess I could try one of these crab chips while I'm here. I'll tell you what.
There you go.
Think what they're. Ooh. She's going off for some reason. Okay.
What's that?
They're okay. They're not
Okay.
something I'd buy all the time. I'll eat them. Well,
Oh, that's the crab chip. Okay.
mhm.
Yeah, I think that one just had like the Old Bay seasoning on it.
Probably. Yeah, these chips have been a staple of the Utz potato chip family for years. We take our famously fresh, crispy potato chips and season them with delicious Chesapeake Bay crab seasoning.
Okay, Chesapeake Bay. Opposite side of the country, but that's alright. Well, no, I think Old Bay is East Coast too.
A different taste. A different taste. For sure.
You're probably more used to Cajun.
I don't eat Cajun. Hey, Billy.
No, but even the like Southern crab rub and boil and stuff like that is a little bit different than like
Well, let's
Chesapeake
try
Bay.
their fried dill pickle chip.
Ooh, yeah, let's see what that's like. I've never tried a chip one, like unless they were
Ooh,
fresh.
pickle smell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like that.
got that deal in there, yeah.
Yeah, I like that pickle smell.
You know, when it comes to dill pickle chips, they can get kind of strong. These are kind of light. I'd eat these. Yeah, I like them.
Yeah. Okay.
Not bad. Mm.
Okay, so far we're 50-50 on the chips.
It's mild dill. You know, it's not really. You get the light deal, and they're like really pickle.
Hey, old Billy Power Max.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure I will like the smoking sweet heat.
Yeah, that sounds
All right,
good.
we'll try that. See how that is.
Waiting
No,
for you to
you're
rip
not.
one of them bags of chips and they just go flying
Go
everywhere.
everywhere.
Yeah. That's a big chip, dude. Look at that shit.
Yeah. Real light, you know, they're kettle cooked.
Mm-hmm.
Kettle. But
And
they're
give them
not
that
hard.
extra little crispiness, but they're not too hard.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's some good sized chips.
Yeah.
And they seem to be mostly whole. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell?
Pull one out. Just keep going.
Like a clown doing the scarf trick.
Real light, you know, not bad. I really like these for, I mean, a pickle. If you like dill pickle, it would be great with a hamburger. Wouldn't overwhelm everything with the dill paste.
Okay, Timothy asks how the crunch is on them. Okay.
Crunch is fine on all of it.
Yeah, you gotta have your chips crunchy, man.
Yeah. And I did get just they got the smoking sweet barbecue kettle classic, and they got just the Ripples barbecue, and they've got like a cheddar and sour cream. I didn't get that because I don't like sour cream, but I thought I'd try the Chesapeake crab seasoning just to show you. I mean, strange chip here. You know what I mean? Kind of like ketchup chips. Have you ever had ketchup chips?
Yeah.
Have you?
Don't care for them.
I don't either, really. But yeah, this is definitely strange taste, you know. It's just a big baked crab seasoning, but it's not something I like, oh, I don't want to eat that, you know.
Yeah, no, it's just different. I get it.
I'll probably eat it with a burger or something, won't even notice it. But Now that's smoking sweet barbecue is pretty good. Oh yeah, and I like that these aren't overly sour. I mean, you eat some of that stuff and it's like, whoa,
Yeah,
pickle.
some of them are crazy.
Crab chips, okay. It's not bad. I got it because it was weird. But now out of all these, I
Got
gotta
it
say the
'cause it was
smoking sweet barbecue is pretty good. Hadn't fed Abby all day long. Didn't even give her a treat before I left. That's because I woke up like 11 minutes to go. So she's
Good
hungry. She's over here going, yeah, you can sit there and eat in front of me. Get back there.
You better go give her some food, boy.
Go get her some food. Yeah, we'll go. We'll go.
Before you
Give
gotta
Abby
go to
some
work.
food. Go to work. Clock in about 25 minutes.
Well, shit, you better get on it, mister.
I know, right?
All right, well, you know the deal. Hail out.
Rick likes to
Love
feel
it.
the crunch and the burn. Ooh, yeah. I know somewhere there is a shrimp flavored chip.
Keep on collecting. Don't make Rex late for work.
Yes, what he said.